Y'all, welcome or welcome back. This will be a part three for Jacky O. I'm not sure what we're gonna get, if anything, but we'll just go ahead and check in on her energy and see what we pick up. Oh, before we start, some more things had came out, and maybe y'all was aware of it previously, but so I was saying, I think in part one how and it could have been part two, but I seen a disagreement about the surgery, but it looks like other people were telling her not to get it. So that was maybe what I seen, and that possibly he was encouraging her to get it. And there was something else I wanted to mention. So I had got that a little mixed up there. So it was something else, but I can't remember. But all right, so let's get into it. So, kind of yesterday in part two, I was kind of getting it was going to be kind of quiet. And there may still be some truth in some aspects. So, in terms of like how much details the police may give out or whatever. But what I'm getting so far is like moving forward, there's going to be a lot of shit that comes out. And this could even be hinting to another similar situation that may happen in the near future here. But let me see what else comes out and then we'll clarify it. But it does seem like some details could be exposed here. Okay, in terms of like planning, in terms of maybe the healing process or something, of course. So, but let me get into it and see what am I seeing here. It's just a lot of energy of people moving funny. Is kind of what I'm feeling. I don't know. It just seems like other things like this happened in the past. Now, obviously, on the surface, to us that's watching, we've seen people have BBLs and surgeries. We've seen the influx of that and things not going right. But it seems like the betrayal aspect or like trafficking type of aspect. I'm not sure what this is alluding to quite yet, still. And it's about maybe the doctor's office or some, foundation. So it's like this interconnectedness. Now, I'm almost tempted to say that it could be the hotel based off the tower here, and I got the four wands in my hand. And I didn't see that, the tower in my hand again. So tell me about that. Seven of Wands. It's kind of like almost this energy of people working overtime to like kind of clean this up. Yeah, this is near future. So it make me kind of feel like cover-ups, like cover-ups. Yeah, with these surgeries. Okay, let's see. Sorry about the lighting, y'all. I like to sit in the dark for those that are new to the channel. I don't want to say that yet. So let me get some more confirmation before I say that. A lot more like neglection, situations with the surgeries, and even like other people that went to that facility, like everything could seem good for a few weeks, a few days, or even a couple months, and then all of a sudden it's like leaking, like breast leaking or something, like just surgery site on the body. Um, and it seems like something specific happened in the car, so I definitely want to look at that more. Um, like right after the surgery, and then the hotel energy. I want to look at that in a minute. But yeah, it's showing me a lot of fluid. It's showing me like people often that's going there having issues, and I don't know if that's normal to some capacity with surgeries like of this sort, but just a lot of water I'm seeing. I'm thinking of the word hydro, and it's some probably another medical term that go on the end of that, but I can't see even more Queen of Cups too. Hydro what? I don't know if it's like on the brain or again if it's just in the body near the sites. It's even like this energy of not being familiar really with doing this type of surgery. It's kind of like taking my knowledge I know from this and trying to apply it here. And then why the death card? Empress, Four Swords, Five of Cups, and a Star. Ouch. Y'all give me 1 second. Sorry about the noise. It's construction, as y'all can hear, probably. Sorry, y'all. Trying to do this real quick for my nephew. Y'all know how it is. God dang it. Yeah, there it goes. Come on. Anyway, let me get these up. All right. Let me get these up. Okay, so tell me more about after the surgery. What was going on right after the surgery? What happened right after the surgery? Jacky O. it's giving me this energy of it's like eyes fluttering, eyes trying to open, and not really seeing anybody around. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's kind of like being alone, or let me get deeper into this and see what I'm picking up here. Yeah, it's kind of like a panic feeling of realizing like you're alone, or maybe even being disoriented. So and then now I'm not really getting like she's using her voice necessarily to like try to call for help or whatever, but I definitely get this energy of being ignored, like not being tended to, not being cared and checked upon. It's like being completely disregarded. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So I don't know if it's like, well, I do got a little bit, but we do have a Knight of Swords here, but it's kind of making me feel like it's not outside of me, it's like inside of me, like I'm talking in my head, you know what I mean? Or I'm trying to talk, but I can't. Um, but either way, it's still giving me this energy of being alone. Nine of Pentacles is here. Seven of Cups is in reverse. Four of Cups is here. We got this Temperance, and Four of Cups is here with the Seven of Wands. You know what I mean? So it's like doubling down on like somebody, anybody, like somebody help me. Like, where's everybody, And again, it keeps feeling like this deep, being disoriented. It keeps giving me like in and out of consciousness or awareness. And again, like I was getting that energy like yesterday, kind of like feeling stuck. So it's like, so for example, it don't have to be this like exactly or whatever, but for example, like we see in movies, and you you're aware but you can't speak or something, and you're having this conversation in your head and you're trying to get attention. I don't know how to explain it, but hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying. Why we got the Sun card twice? Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So then let me get this energy of, because it's almost like, wait, so a part of me, and we gotta really get down to this and try to clarify. So I'm just, you know, thinking aloud and saying everything I'm seeing and feeling, right? And we'll narrow it down. But I almost kind of feel like waking up and being happy about it, but still, it keeps giving me this energy of back and forth, like in and out of consciousness. And we got the Six of Pentacles there too. So why the Nine of Pentacles? And it's just not making sense with the I'm alone type energy. It's like waking up dead, allegedly, to me. And again, like I said, everything I say is alleged. I don't know if I said it on this video. Yeah, but everything I say is alleged. I could be spot on or I could be off a little bit, okay? Take it as it resonates. Only time will tell. Yeah, it's like waking up dead, man. So I feel like all that resonated some capacity. Yeah, the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. I mean, the Hierophant, which will be that doctor energy. And then the Seven of Swords, which is deception, which is thievery. Just wanting to talk to family, looking for people. See, again, Death card on top. King of Wands, Hermit, the Devil. For me, it feels like waking up dead. Um, Knight of Wands and a Judgment on the back, Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. And again, it's like panicking and like looking for, I will assume him, and even the doctors or whatever, looking for DC Young Fly, right, allegedly, and looking for the doctors, like knowing something's wrong, but I'm not fully aware that shit ain't like it's supposed to be. So let me do. I should have brought some other decks up here. Tell me more about this. Emotions are running high when I crack the deck. So it's a very panicked energy of, oh shit, like what's going on? This don't seem right. Nothing will come of this situation. Your hard work is paying off, and step out your comfort zone. On top is energy gaining momentum, and adjustments are required on the back. See, it's like coming into this realization of I'm not in my body, or I'm not alive. And again, it's like, so say for instance, they gave me the sedative, they did the surgery, and I'm kind of coming out of it, but I'm not coming out of it, you know what I mean? And I'm like excited that it went well, so to speak, and I can't wait to see my new body, but then like noticing some, it's nobody around, or nobody's responding to me or something like that. So again, I could be a little off or whatever the case is, but that's the energy I'm getting here. I feel like step out your comfort zone is really, her kind of stepping out her body possibly. Um, yeah, and this energy of not being able to take it, or so, and that could have came after, maybe I'm kind of getting it out of order a little bit, and I'm just taking a peek at that. But let's say that she did wake up and everything, and they did get her to the hotel or whatever. It's also this energy of, I'm just not feeling well, I'm not doing well, right? And I feel like I'm dying. I know that that's what's going on, and I just kind of, you know mm, the energy gaining momentum. What do you need to release? Conclusions are within reach, and then surrender to the divine. That's kind of the energy I'm getting here. Adjustments are required. Meditate and contemplate. Prosperity lies ahead. I don't know, y'all. So let's get these up. And I want to ask more about going to the hotel, or getting ready to go to the hotel or whatever. Excuse me. So show me what it was like heading over to the hotel, or getting ready to go to the hotel. What happened? Please and thank you, Jacky O. What happened leading up to going to the hotel? So the Hierophant wanted to slip out, but it didn't. Okay. So it looks like, I don't know if this is DC. I don't. Y'all let me know if y'all know if that came out, if he was there, or you know, in and out, or he was there for the transportation allegedly. But either way, what I'm getting right now so far, before we clarify, is that it was at least two people that kind of took her to the car. And obviously, she misses her kids and everything, right? It could have been a disagreement about the decision making here, or so the Five of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Justice is what I got here. So it's kind of like, do we call the police now? It's just like, what steps to take in what order to take them, kind of like, like call the police. No, let's take her there, and it's kind of like a a group discussion, kind of. And so, because of the amount of panic, I'm not, we're going to ask some specific questions about the doctor and everything, okay? But because of the panic, I'm not necessarily sure that the hospital had, you know, bad intentions. They, I mean, clearly, if they've been fucking up, you know what I mean, and they know they're not supposed to be doing what they're doing, or they just know that they not good at what they're doing and they having complaints, then that's bad intentions, right? But, and of course, again, this is just my initial thought, but we're going to look at it and see for sure in a moment. Just because of the pure panic, you know what I mean? Um, Most of the time, it'll show up as, you know, it it'll show up more calm unless he putting on a show, you know what I mean, for his employees or whatever. But it would show up more calm because I already kind of got a plan in mind, you know what I mean? But this kid seems really scattered. Um, yeah, but anyway, let's get into it. Again, the doctor energy or the clinic. See y'all. Okay. I almost feel like I'm not sure. It's almost feel like maybe they called somebody or the people that was going to come and get her supposedly came and got her or whoever. But two people here, whether they work with the hospital or people that came with her or whatever the case is, they came and got her or whatever. Or I don't know, y'all. Give me a minute because we're going to have to keep looking at this a few times. But the thing that's got me, I can't even focus on shit else because, like I said, I feel like she was gone already before the travel. This chariot is, you know, transportation is moving things around, it's traveling, whatever. But the death card, I keep feeling like she was already gone. I could be wrong, you know what I mean? But Three of Wands and a Page of Wands for the chariot with the death card. Four swords in my hands, King of Pentacle. Um, and that would be DC Young Fly as King of Pentacle, right? It's almost like he wasn't really shocked. Even if he showed it that he was, it's like not being shocked. And it's like this energy of waiting. It's like this energy of staying away because I already know kind of like what's happening, what's in store. It's like being nervous and, you know. So tell me about this Ace of Cups. Because just so much water, so much water. Judgment. Eight of Cups is in my hand. Tell me more about that. The Emperor. You know, it's this energy. A lot of she talked about her kids a lot in relation to the Emperor, the father, right? So it is three, right? Because we got the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and Page of Cups, and it's energy of like keep them together or something, you know? Because this is like cooperation. This is like being together, physical, tangible. We got family energy, and that Seven of Pentacles is, you know, for me, it's something I want to see happen. And then Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So she's worried about that for some reason. So why the Two of Pentacles? The Tower. What else? Eight of Wands. Why the Nine of Swords? Ten of Wands. She's worried that that won't happen or something. And maybe she feels like that because of his career or whatever. Like he wouldn't be able to keep up with them or She's, yeah, Eight of Swords, Page of Cups. And the king, it seems like he wouldn't answer the phone or something. And so obviously, I don't feel like it was her calling him, but it could have been. But whoever was trying to reach out to him, I feel like he wasn't answering the phone as well. She just feels so cheated out of, life and being a mother and all the things that she was set to accomplish. So let's ask one more time. Did you die on the operating table at the clinic? Did you die on the operating table at the clinic? Did you die on the operating table at the clinic? For me, that would be a yes. But let's see what else comes out. Oh, shit. Let me go back one. Yeah, in the world there, upside down. So, and then let's just ask. I'm not going to go super into it. So, again, I could be wrong. So, did you pass away at the hospital? I want to ask both just to see. I mean, at the hotel. Did Jacky O pass away at the hotel? Did you physically leave your body at the hotel? Or were you already? Hmm. It's a magician and a nine of pentacles. So for me, that would kind of be yes too, but I don't know. Let me see. Maybe I should have went more in depth on the other one. As above, so below is sticking out quite a bit to me. So, um, and then that nine of pentacles and that bird is sticking out to me quite a bit. Let me clarify. I wonder what room number she was in at the hotel and the doctor's office. Oh, it's the Five of Cups for the magician. Tell me more. Tell me more. Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Seven of Wands. I feel like, again, I'm sticking to that she passed away at the clinic or in the car. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Justice. Yeah, because then we got the Eight of Pentacles and then the Hierophant again, which again makes me feel like the hospital. Eight of Wands in reverse, the devil. Um, Seven of Cups and Nine of Cups. So I'm willing to be wrong. It's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm just gonna kind of go with my intuition on that one. Um, I feel like that's what it is. So the Hermit, Four of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Hermit. So I feel like that's just kind of what they decided to do. But so I can kind of get a better context of who is who and what is what. Let's talk about the doctor in the hospital, the clinic, or whatever we want to call it. So did the doctor intentionally do harm to Jacky O? Allegedly. Did the doctor intend to do harm to Jacky O? Three of Pentacles. That's a yes for me. And if again, it's like other people involved. Strength. Five of Swords. Yeah. And I wonder if she knew more stuff like secrets. I wonder because it keeps giving me this energy of she really needs to like not speak as well. But again, it could just be like I said. I keep feeling like she couldn't speak or didn't speak or she whatever for whatever reason. Um, Six of Pentacles. See, then there's the Hierophant again on top of the deck. With Temperance and on the bottom, Ten of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Let's get into it. I'm going to use this deck, I guess. So who are these three people that is showing up here? Or this group of people? Who are these people and what are they talking about? What do they got going on? The Three of Swords wanted to come out. Yeah. Ten of Swords. So it's multiple people. Tell me who. Nine of Wands and the Page of Swords. And a part of this is a conversation as she's not doing well. You know, it's like, what are we going to do or how are we going to do it? A lot of strength. Ten of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. And so the only thing that something else I'm having a little issue with is that, okay, they seem kind of excited, low-key, for her to be getting work there, done there, because they hoping it'll bolster up their clientele or whatever the case is. So that's the only reason I'm halfway like, yeah, maybe it was intentions. After they seen she wasn't doing well, they panicked and was scared and moved accordingly. But, you know, that's kind of what I'm getting. It's like they were excited to use this, you know what I mean? To get more clients or whatever the case is. So the negative intentions almost feel like it came after they seen that she wasn't doing well. So, but I'm not I don't know. But at the same time, that could just be the other workers, you know what I mean? The doctor could have been in on it or somebody. So let's just kind of re-ask some of the questions that we asked previously to see. So let's see. If y'all still here, please do hit that like button. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate y'all bearing with me. It's so many thoughts and feelings at one time. I got to decipher through it and kind of play matching with what I'm seeing in my, you know, my third eye and what I'm seeing in the cards and what I'm feeling. I kind of got to match up because there's so many different things coming out at one time. So y'all bear with me. So why did this happen? So yeah, why did this happen in general? Whether it be a plan or something just went wrong with the procedure. Why did this happen to Jacky O? What happened and why? I'm giving this a sacrifice. Anything else? All right. So this, like I said, it's a level. So Ace of Swords on top, y'all, with the Magician. Definitely showing like this was orchestrated, right? For me, right? And so this is kind of like, I know this is coming, you know? Even if I don't know who, I know somebody got to go. All right. So this is what we got here. Justice with the Eight of Wands, the World, Ten of Wands, Empress, and the Devil. So this is like, it's time to pay the piper, for lack of a better term. But let's go ahead and clarify. Let's get into it. Somebody sent this energy her way, I think. But let's clarify. The Eight of Wands makes me feel like, all right, this is the target that we're going to get. Like, you want this Ace of Swords. You want this level up. You want this come up. You want all your hard work to be paid off. Or I want to be repaid for all the shit that you got allegedly. So this is who I'm going to take. Um, let's clarify. 10 of Pentacles, which is money and or family. King of Pentacles, this is DC Young Fly. Okay, so this is the thing. So you want money, right? Now, say you have people around you and they are like, um, what do they call it? Like when you got net worth, and then you got property and all this stuff. Like you got things that's growing interest. So the people around you are the things that's growing interest, or they're like your buying power, right? And maybe these people are different frequencies, and so they're worth more or less depending on who they are, what their energy is. But this is your money. Like this person's energy is your money or the thing you want to manifest. You know what I mean? So it's like using her energy as a payment to get what he wants. That's the best way I can kind of describe it. Is how I'm feeling it. And it's like out of desperation as well. It's like maybe things aren't going right or things could be better and shit. Now it's time to try. So why the Justice? 7 of Swords for the Justice. So this again is like stealing somebody's energy, stealing somebody's birthright to get what you want. Magician and the 8 of Wands. Again, sending that energy towards her. Nine of Cups. Stealing somebody's birthright, their energy. Wish fulfillment. This is what I'm waiting for. This is, my intent. I'm setting forth my intentions, all right? And I'm waiting for it to come back to me. Page of Wands and 6 of Wands in my hand. Why the world? 10 of Cups. Again, like I was saying on the last one, like stepping into this new level. Devil again. Tell me about that 10 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune and the Justice again. See, it's exchanging. It's exchanging for something. For your success, for this level up, for this money, for this whatever, child. 2 of Swords. See, under the Empress, it's I have to make a decision, So whether it's between her and somebody else or herself or whatever, it was a decision made, okay? And I don't feel like it was an easy decision, but it was made. All right, and then 9 of Pentacles. So, like I said, they could have been having issues anyway. And then why we have the Devil twice? Why is the Devil here twice? We got the Ace of Wands, which would, for me, in this context, would be like the surgery or whatever. And that was just an easy way in or a convenient way in or just the way in, period. Tell me more about that Devil. 5 of Wands. So, let's ask who found her um, unalive. Who found Jacky O unalive? Sorry, y'all. 1 second. All right. Who found Jacky O unalive? Please do hit that like button if you're still here. I appreciate it. Who found Jacky O unalive? Please and thank you, Clarity. Who found Jacky O unalive? The Queen of Swords, and then they left. The Queen of Wands. We'll clarify who these is. So I don't know if she brought anybody else with her. You know, it's just very weird and robotic. It's very weird and fucking robotic. So, whoever this is, and maybe that was just how they responded, whatever the case is, but I see somebody check on her and they like, okay, she's gone. And then they turn and leave, okay? I'm not sure if they called the police or somebody else, but it just keeps saying like, okay, this is kind of a part of the plan, or they made a plan to leave, to avoid maybe the police or whatever the case is for whatever reason. But let's see anything else. It feels very numb and weird. Okay, the Emperor and the Two of Cups on the back. But let's go ahead and get deep and see who this is. Who is this Queen of Swords? Because this all and the part of it is kind of like, I don't want to be a part of this. So let me skedaddle. But let me see. Why the Queen of Swords? Who is this? Who is this? Who found her unalive? Bruh. All right. It's the King of Pentacles, and we know he's a Taurus, right? Seven of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like, allegedly, she feels greatly like he has something to do with it. Um, but again, it could just be telling me like he left me, period, and knew that this was going to happen. Why the Eight of Cups? Why the Eight of Cups? Knight of Pentacles. It seemed like somebody took a while to call the police. Now, that would kind of make sense as well if, like I said, if it's true that, you know, she passed before she got to the hotel or in the vehicle or whatever. Either way, it seems staged, right? Yeah. Tell me about this. Queen of Pentacles. It's just like, how could you leave me alone? It's like you're like so selfish. Like I, it's just like it. Even though you know how somebody is, just like them acting a certain way, just reiterated more. Like you just ain't shit. Like you make me sick. Like you hurt my heart. Like I could just, oh. It's kind of like I was there for you through so much. Like she just felt so alone. It's like it's giving me don't trust the police type energy, but again, it could just be like evading the police. Like no, I feel like multiple people played a part though. And again, so maybe there will be an inconsistency with the phone call to the police and the time of unaliveness. That's what I'm kind of getting as well. Do you feel like DC Young Fly allegedly had anything to do with what happened to you? Does Jacky O feel like DC Young Fly has something to do with what happened to her? So I will say this is a yes, but let's see what else. The Strength with the Five of Swords, Three of Pentacles, King of Cups in my hand. I don't know what that was. There go that fucking money again. And the fucking devil again. Oh Lord. Okay, sorry. I don't mean to be so dramatic, y'all. I promise. It's just a genuine reaction. So four wands and a sun card on top. That's definitely showing me the relationship. You know, it's kind of like I did my best to make it seem like it was at least a halfway decent relationship on the outside to the public, but it just really wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. So what I got next was, I got the strength, five of swords, ten of pentacles, death, and the devil. So for me, that's a yes, allegedly. And that's, again, I asked her if she thinks that, right? So that's her perception as it stands right now. All right. There go that five of swords again when I crack the deck. Eight of Pentacles. So again, it has something to do with his work, his business, his level up, and a lot of strength. A lot of strength. Page of Cups. She is so worried about her kids. She is so worried. Like, how you gonna look the kids in the face and like, but again, it's a swapping of energy. That's what I'm getting, y'all. Why the five of swords? Why the five of swords? Again, the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. It's this leveling up. Again, it feels like he's using her light, it's her energy to kind of give him a boost. Again, it's like an exchange for, whatever. This success. Why the Ten of Pentacles? Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Tell me about that Death card. Again, Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. The Devil is the Sun card. Yep. And the Emperor on top. The Devil again on the back. See, that's all I got to say about that. That's all I got to say about that. You know what? I'm going to use Moonology. Please hit that like button. Luck is on your side with the Moonology. That's that energy. That swapping energy. Please hit that like button. Luck is on your side came out. The end of a tough cycle approaches. You hear what I'm saying? Do you hear what I am saying? What else? On top is adjustments are required. It's time to take action. Step out your comfort zone, and then a fiery climax approaches is here. Y'all take that from that what y'all will. How was this orchestrated, allegedly? How was this orchestrated against Jacky O? How was what happened to Jacky O orchestrated? And who was involved? How was this orchestrated? Who was involved? Four Swords. Yeah, this was definitely a part of it. The surgery, I feel like. The High Priestess in the spirit. It was energy sent that way. The Star. So it happened in the spirit first. Or, it was planning and thoughts and orchestrated in the spirit first. And then it's almost, so I don't know if she's the food or it was fed some energy or some type of insurance. It's like, for some reason, I feel like insurance. Not maybe, it might not be literal, but it might be both, like literal life insurance. But it's like, I need something to assure me that you're kind of going to go along with it or that you're good for, kind of like a loan. But I don't know how to explain it. But the doctor and him. Okay, so we're going to call it the doctor and him. So right now, as it stands, until we do more, digging at a later date, I'll probably ask one more question after this. I'm not sure, but make sure y'all hit that like button. I appreciate y'all for coming through. So even the first two parts, I feel like I kept seeing the doctor and DC talking. Or it could be two other people, but I kept feeling like I was getting that. So it's definitely a spiritual attack as well, but 222 on the timer. on the time period. Two of Swords. You know, this the kind of analogy is kind of given to me. So first of all, before we go there, Four Swords. This is me thinking and plotting. Two of Swords, Two of Cups. Okay, it's kind of like, and this is probably normal for them, right? It's like I need a hit or I need to get a blunt, right? My money kind of low. It's that's just that time. It's a little low period, and I need a blunt or I need some drugs or it's just an example. Don't have to be that. I'm low on money. You know, it's hustle time. It's hustle season. You know what I mean? Like that's what it's like. And so I already know what I gotta do to get back into the hustle. I know I'm gonna go to my go-to thing. You know what I mean? Like if you do hair, right? But you don't do it on a regular basis. But you know you can always make some money by doing hair. It's kind of like that. So who am I going to, sacrifice, so to speak? All right. And then it's like, oh, you up? So I see that Queen of Pentacles. He the King of Pentacles, right? So it'd be that. And again, I keep feeling like they was having issues. So keep giving me this separate energy, this Nine of Pentacles. But that Nine of Pentacles again could just be a level up, because that's right before the Ten of Pentacles. That's independence. That's having money, all of that. um Hierophant and the strength. I mean, so the High Priestess is the strength, and the High Priestess again. So again, I don't feel like it was necessarily easy, and it's almost giving me the energy of like that may be worth the most, and I didn't want to have to use this or sell this piece of heirloom or whatever, like the example I was giving you earlier. I didn't want to have to do that yet. I didn't see that. I didn't want to have to do that yet, or period. But anyway, the star is Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, because I need this level up. Like it's kind of stagnant where I am. Like I'm doing this and that, and people know my name, but I'm not like a star yet, but I want to be. So I need to be able to put star type of energy towards this, to get my start. Just like us when we manifest on a regular basis, it's all about like what you think about and how high you can hold your frequency, right? So if I want to get $1 million, I need to raise my frequency up to $1 million frequency. You know what I mean? My outlook and how I feel about myself need to match that of $1 million. So that's kind of what it is. Like this is the amount of money I'm trying to get. So I need this type of energy to exchange for that. You get what I'm saying? So why the Six of Pentacles? The World, Four of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Magician. And I remember one of those little world readings or tarot readings where I wasn't directing my energy toward this, but it definitely reminds me of it. Like I was telling y'all in the first part, because I kept saying like somebody's coming home alone. That's the energy I kept getting. And it's another reading I did somewhere a couple months back, and I just don't remember where it was. But I kept saying that somebody's about to sacrifice their girlfriend or their boyfriend. And that reminds me of that. I just don't know where I said it at. But this is what it's given. It's like somebody, he knew he was coming home alone. Okay. Page of Cups. By the Page of Cups. The Moon and the Ace of Swords. So I forgot the damn question I asked, but how is this orchestrated? So yeah, that's how I feel like again. So, but where are the people? Who's been put in place and all of that? It made me feel like it was very close knit, because I'm not seeing a whole lot of people involved now. It definitely could be. I definitely feel like the doctor, of course, in DC, allegedly. And it could be a couple other miscellaneous people, but I don't necessarily feel. I do see this Queen of Wands, and that could be her, but I'm not sure. So we'll definitely have to look at it some more, y'all, in a few days or so. Um, the way I understand it, the way I see it, and I've said this before, specifically in Kim Porter and Aaliyah's readings, they don't always know exactly what happened right away. You know, it's a lot of shot going on, and it's almost like they like can rewind and fast forward and review like things that was going on when they was alive that they wasn't aware of. But I don't think, for me, it don't seem like they know everything at, immediately. It takes some time. Still a lot of shock going on and everything. And so I just want to ask maybe one more question. What happened when you got to the hotel? Let's just ask that. What happened when Jacky O got to the hotel after the surgery? Justice. So they probably immediately or shortly after probably called the police since I got justice. But let me see what else. Emperor, Knight of Cups, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune was in my hand. So again, well, I don't know. Let's see. Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Fool. So, okay, well, let me see. Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, Chariot, and the Page of Swords. So I do see somebody calling the police. I feel like it was at least one person, but it's a second person, I think, here. And then they left, I think. Let's see. All right, let's clarify. If y'all have any specific questions that I hadn't asked and y'all want to know for this particular reading, just put them in the comments and I'll try to get to them when we do an update, hopefully by the end of the week. Two of Cups for the Justice. Yeah, I feel like it was two people. And then we got the Empress. One more. Hmm. I don't know, y'all. See, that Eight of Swords is here. So again, it make me feel like she's still confused. She still don't see everything quite clearly. Or it could just be my ass just don't see things quite clearly right now. But so under the Emperor is the Five of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Again, it made me feel like she was gone for a decent little amount of time before the police was called, or because it made me feel like waiting. So that wait could be, oh, she passed away at the hospital, at the clinic or whatever, allegedly, maybe 30 minutes to an hour before we got her here, you know. Um, so, Knight of Cups. We're gonna look more. So I want to figure out why this water energy is so. Well, I can't remember what we said her zodiac was, but this water energy. I keep seeing water and wings quite a bit. It keep giving me the sneaky energy around either whoever called the police and or him, obviously. But again, somebody gained something from this. It's kind of like mission accomplished. That's kind of what I'm getting. Mission accomplished. But I'll dig more onto this particular question next time we do an update. Something in her purse or phone, I guess, that would be relevant to the case, or that we'll hear about. Yeah, it seemed like mission accomplished. Like we did what we came to do, basically. I don't know if this is more medicine being taken. I don't know, child. it just keeps showing me money and trade off and energy swapping and coming up. But all right, y'all, that's what I got for now. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Hit that like button. Don't forget to put down some questions that we can look into on part 4, I guess. All right, y'all, later.